Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 Pub Demand mod with Concert of Europe submod, where we are playing Argentina. Now, I'll be completely honest, it has been over 14 days since I last played this game. The reason is that I got a nasty throat infection and I really couldn't record at all. So, I'm back today. I'm about 95% okay, but I still have a little cough here and there due to the fact that the nasty infection damaged my throat, as my doctor explained to me. So if you see little skips, I'll try to avoid that, but that's me cutting out me coughing. As you can see, my voice is pretty much okay. It's just a mechanical thing, so I'm hoping that it won't interfere much. Now, I don't remember much of what happened or the situation we are in, so I'm gonna do a little review again where we will see what we have done. So again, sorry for the maybe discouraging introduction. Nothing will be different for you guys. I just want you to know that if I skip little things, you know, if you see the screen going dark and back, that's just me trying to cut out something. So, anyway, we won the war against Spain. We liberated Bolivia, which is awesome. It has no army though, that's a bit of a problem. Nor do we, because we, as I can see, disbanded it in favor of having a budget that is not going to bankrupt us in the next few days. We have good relations with our neighbors, if I remember. Okay, Chile is not awesome, but it's good. Paraguay is really good. What about Portugal? 125, that's pretty good. Spanish Peru probably hates us, yeah, 100. What about Gran Colombia? 50. Okay, so our neighbors are kinda inclined to liking us. I'm happy about that, because it's mostly about us surviving the next few years without a military. Now, what about the great powers which rule the world? How did they like us? So United Kingdom is okay, France is fine, Russia doesn't particularly like us or hate us, Austria, meh, United States pretty good, we should focus on that. Russia, meh, Netherlands, meh, Spain hates us, okay. But the most important ones are United Kingdom, France, and then probably United States, because we need to keep those in touch. I'm wondering what's going to happen to North America in light of the last Let's Play, where this was really weird. Okay, population-wise, we are increasing our population, that's kind of good. We're getting some influx of immigrants, we're assimilating people, that's good. We're focusing on clergymen, that's fine too. What about technology? So we have the post-Napoleonic thought, flintlock rifles, bronze, muzzle-loaded artillery. We don't have the military staff system though, or the army command principle. I think we should really focus on the military in near future too though, because we might be needing them. I don't know, I remember that we have course on Paraguay. Yeah, we do. Okay, on Formosa and Xolotas. So I might be inclined in wanting those back. But Paraguay does have a course on Bolivia, so there might be a war breaking out between these two. Which would be a bit painful, because we are allied with both of them. We're not allied with Chile though. I'm surprised by that. I thought we were. Okay, never mind. That's one thing. So military might not be a bad idea though. We're not really focusing on military at all right now though. I guess I would like to have the army command principle. That one helps with military tactics and morale. So it might be good to focus on that in the near future. Priority though will be RGO throughput for us, because that's what gives us the most income. I don't know if I exactly explained this in the first episode or why I'm talking about it that much, but as it works out now, RGO throughput is the main income of our people. they work under aristocrats because we have such a low literacy. We have 8.8, so all of our people work under aristocrats, and they pay part of their production to the aristocrats, who gives us taxes from that. And the people keep the rest, and they pay taxes from that. So by increasing the RGO throughput, everyone in our nation is actually getting more money, and so are we. So there are technologies that can help with that. Most of it, publishing industry gives 5%. We can also directly increase certain production like timber. That works in a similar way. Mechanized mining would be great, but we don't have any people to work on that. Railroads would be great too because they give out RGO for 15% wherever they're built. But they're not much of interest to us because we can't really fund them, and we would encourage, or I will encourage the capitalists to fund those, but those can be encouraged only after you pass the 10% mark in literacy, so that's quite far away. So now, as I saw, we're working on the culture, introspectionism, which will give us education efficiency, that's good. We get academic training, okay, that helps the army, and culture, okay, so that's great. Afterwards, we'll have to make a decision. Like, practical steam engine would be incredible, but that one is really expensive, 7,000. I guess I might go with Army Command Principle first, and then go with practical steam engine. We also need the basic chemistry because that gives growth of our population. Well, never mind. I think I know where we stand, so let's start the game so things start moving forward, and we'll see how we're doing. Okay, economy collapse, that's the usual beginning. We're focusing on administration, how much? 60%. Okay, that's good, so let's speed it up a bit. No? Okay, so we're getting a positive income there for a moment. That would be great. Oh, we're having elections! Oh, I didn't notice. A holy place. Religious policy and state sponsorship. The renovation of a local church using public money has become a hot topic in the local election of Argentina and Buenos Aires. Supporters of the project argue that some government support for religion will help preserve not faith among the people, and thus local vanguard against the forces of revolution, while opponents argue that the state must not intervene in matters of private religiosity. Let's go with middle ground. We want to keep everyone happy really here. Do we have? Oh, we have a leader, a terrible one though. Now, I don't feel good about not having an army, but each regular, costs 2.7. Look at that, and if we had 2 of these, that would nearly double our expenses right now. We can't really do that. A place to call home, my 4 walls and nobody else's. Minorities in Tucumán are starting to gather and protest over the right to own property. Dishonest landowners in the state have repeatedly abused the minorities by collecting rent and then evicting them on false charges. The minorities have little legal recourse as their rights are almost non-existent. Recently, a family of immigrants who were wrongfully evicted from their residence died from exposure during an extremely cold night. Newspapers have picked up the story and are inflaming public opinion against our residency laws. We could let the anti-residency sentiment grow, or we could pay off some newspapers to run an opposing story detailing the uncouth and devious nature of the minorities' culture. The shameful law has to be abolished. People become more in favor of full citizenship. That suits me well. Okay, population is increasing steadily, that's good. Oh, and we get enclosure. That one is good. I think we do have cattle and wool, both of it. Yeah, we do have cattle and we do have wool, so perfect. Enclosure is a process which was used in order to end some traditional rights, such as mowing meadows for hay or grazing livestock on land which is owned by another person. Under enclosure, such land is fenced and deeded or entitled to one or more owners. By the 19th century, unenclosed commons had become largely restricted to rough pasture in mountainous areas, and in relatively small parts of the lowland. So this helps our economy quite a lot, because cattle is one of our top, well, it is our top export. I'd like to have state capitalism. I don't think we're gonna have to do that. We will have to elect the reactionaries, and that's just not gonna happen. There's too much support for regular people there. Foreign goods made where? Let's go with... we need free trade, so let's go with that. Actually, one thing that I'm interested in is... okay, so if we increase tariffs, we get about free gold. So at this point that's not useful, but we'll keep it in mind for future, because as our economy grows, we might be able to get some useful numbers there. Okay, we'll soon go above the 2% of clergymen we need, and then we'll move onward. Okay, upper house rearranged. Reactionaries are getting stronger, conservatives losing, and liberals getting stronger. Immigration debate. The current inflow of immigrants has created a demand for more jobs. Advocates of immigrant rights demand that newly naturalized citizens be accorded the same rights as residents by birth. The situation has become a topic of debate. There's nothing really that gives full citizenship. Okay, it won't be easy, but we'll do everything we can, because there's no one in favor of residency. We can just go with this. So what are we importing? Tea, print, and fertilizer. People are kind of doing good, even though we have very high taxes. I'm a bit afraid of that, but okay. Okay, I think we'll be able to... yeah. We can move the focus on clergymen somewhere else. Too stale for war. Military spending debated in Argentina. We need to upgrade their weapons. People should become more pro-military. Hey, another... yeah, we're starting to push through to better numbers. I really like that. So we have 1.8 in Entre Rios. We have 2 in here. Let's move you here from Buenos Aires, just for a little while. We need to increase this. Oh man, we're starting to look pretty good as far as money goes. Okay, well, voting rights, national debate. Why should only the rich be allowed to vote? We also pay taxes, so why shouldn't we have something to say in politics? The Industrial Revolution has empowered the middle class. More and more businessmen are making more and more money. It seems only natural that they demand voting rights. Now let's go with this. They are right. Support their reform. Yeah. I don't think we'll be able to pass on reforms anytime soon. Especially if we get the conservatives, man. If I went with liberals, that would be good. Actually, we might want to do that. Focusing on the liberals might be the best way for us. No, let's go with... damn, this is funny because people are in favor of full citizenship but will endorse limited citizenship as the more I would say benevolent choice. Well, we'll do everything we can. There's no issue there. Okay, I think we can speed it up a bit more as we are passing through with time. Okay, reaction damage nuclear victory. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting that. Election finished. Okay, reactionaries get 92% of our votes. Holy crap. So what did that change? Okay, we can now tax people more. We can endorse 100% tariffs. Oh my god. And we can raise the taxes slightly. I don't want to do any of that, to be honest. Let's keep it as it is. We could, however, build a factory somewhere right now in Buenos Aires. I'm not entirely sure it's a good idea though. We don't have anything really good. The fabric factory could work out, but I think that might turn out as a bad idea in the long run. What about glass factory? We don't have coal and iron, only smidgen. Winery, we don't have glass. Rum distillery. Luxury furnishing factory. Tropical wood. What about early small arms? Nah, that's really expensive. I have to import everything. Clothes. It would be best if we built something like... Well, we don't have produce any fish, do we? I don't think so. Fish. No, we don't. We produce some wool, but a slaughterhouse would be way better if we could do that. So, we'll see eventually. Okay, the income is starting to look slightly better. I like that. Oh, hey! One thing happened. Brazil declared independence and is at war with Portugal. Yeah. And next Empire of Brazil. Okay, we also have conquest of Kashgar War between the Queen and the Kashgaria. Egypt is attacking Cyprus. Okay, and Mexico is attacking the USCA but losing. And okay, so USCA. Oh, that's fun. But we also have the Ottoman Kuban being liberated. Yeah, so and they're losing that as far as I can see. No, Circassia is losing that. Okay, never mind then. Kashgaria is more here, right? Yeah, that one is gone. That one is gone, people. It's not gonna be there for much longer. But I'm really looking forward to seeing if Empire of Brazil will remain independent. The King of Sardinia decided to visit Argentina as a kind gesture to a newly born country. Oh nice, gain prestige and increase relations. Okay, now we have diplomatic points. Who are we going to increase it with? We don't have an alliance with Paraguay. I thought we did, but we don't. So that means that we only have the alliance with someone who doesn't have an army. That's just fucking great. Way to go, Argentina. Way to go. Claiming the Pampas. Okay, which one did we get? Carmen. Oh, nice. Carmen is good. Oh, 7.7 thousand, but it produces a nice amount of timber, so that's going to be useful.